Hi church, Cheryl here. And today I'm going to be continuing our thread, miracles. Within the next few weeks, we're going to be taking a look at the different miracles recorded in scripture that Jesus performed. And today I'm going to be drawing from 3 different gospels: Matthew, the 8th chapter, Mark, the 1st chapter, and Luke, the 4th chapter. And what I think is amazing that all 3 of these gospels record this very same miracle. And why I think that is amazing is that at any time you have 3 different people looking at the same scene playing out in front of them, usually you're going to get 3 very different perspectives. Not 3 totally different stories, but each writer is going to be taken by something in the story or the scene that they're witnessing, and it's going to vary, and therefore we have 3 different highlights to the story. So as we look at this particular setting, we find that Jesus has been in the synagogue earlier that day. So it's the Sabbath, right? Now, for the Jewish people, the Sabbath was a day of rest. It lasted from sunset on Friday until sunset on Saturday. Now, the Jewish law had prohibited traveling on the Sabbath, so the crowds waited until after sunset, and after the sun went down on Saturday, they would find Jesus so he could heal them. Now, for this miracle account, Jesus is still at Peter's home, where he's already healed Peter's mother-in-law. And Matthew writes that Jesus heals all the sick and he cast out the evil spirits with a simple command. And then Mark writes that many people were brought to Jesus and the entire crowd gathered at the door to watch. Jesus healed many people who were sick with various diseases, and he cast out many spirits, evil spirits that is. Mark also states that the evil spirits, the demons, knew who Jesus was, but that Jesus did not allow them to speak. And then Luke writes, no matter what their diseases were, the touch of his hand healed everyone. Luke also writes that many were possessed by evil spirits or demons, and the demons came out at his command, and they came out shouting, "You are the Son of God." But he goes on to write, but Jesus rebuked them and refused to allow them to speak. Now, I wanted to take a moment here and grasp what's happening. These accounts continue to point us to this very truth, that Jesus truly is the Son of the living God. He has all authority over evil powers and earthly disease. Sickness and evil, unfortunately, are consequences of living in a fallen world. Thank you, Adam and Eve, right? But what we find here, there are 4 different things that I would love for us to focus in on from this account of this miracle today. Number one is the miracle continues to confirm that Jesus is who he says he is. This miracle shows his authority. It shows his power. Number 2 is that Jesus is the Son of God and that he is moved with great compassion over the things that cause pain or hurt in the lives of people. That's in my life and your life today. He's moved with compassion over those things. This isn't just a truth for biblical times. And then 3, Jesus sees each person as individuals. Sometimes he heals with a spoken word, or as in this instance, he reaches out and he touches the person. You see, he understands the value and the importance of human touch. Now, depending on our own wiring, when we're going through a sickness or a difficult time, we may need a kind spoken word, or we might just need a physical touch. You see, we're all different. But what I do know is this truth, that Jesus knows exactly what you have need of and what I have need of. And the truth is, my friend, he is waiting for us to invite him into every situation. But then I need to ask us that beyond ourselves, if we can think of beyond ourselves for just a moment, who in your world might need a kind word or a touch from you today? Can you be Jesus' hands extended, his voice extended to someone today? And then number 4, is you might be wondering why Jesus didn't allow the evil spirits to speak. And at first, when you read it, it doesn't seem like they're speaking lies. They're actually speaking the truth. But Jesus commanded them to remain silent. He commanded them to remain silent to show his authority over them. You see, he wanted people to follow him because of what he did and what he said, not what they said. Satan wanted the people to follow Jesus around for what they could get out of him, not because he could truly set them free from their sin's guilt and the power of bondage that they lived in. Also, the demon's reference to Jesus revealed his identity as king. And Jesus knew this truth, that he was going to show himself as a suffering servant before he became a great king. So that's what I have for you today, and I hope these truths have impacted you. If you started off not really understanding the power and the authority of Jesus, I want you to know that all authority has been given to him. And in the New Testament, it continues to prove over and over that he is the Messiah. He is our healer, and he is our deliverer. And in the Old Testament, Isaiah writes this, "Yet it was our weaknesses that he carried. It was our sorrow that weighed him down." And this story that we shared today from Matthew, Mark, and Luke fulfilled the word of the Lord found in Isaiah 53:4. Let me leave you with this truth. The days of miraculous are not over. Whatever you have need of, my friend, he, Jesus, the Messiah, he is your answer. He makes a way when there seems to be absolutely no way. He is faithful. I found him to be kind. I found him to be good. And here's the great news. He loves you. Be blessed today, my friend. Stand in the authority and the power of Jesus Christ, the Messiah.